I'm not sure if this is actually recording, if anybody can actually hear me, but I'm gonna try this mobile YouTube to the game. So Blitz Rise of Heroes got an update 2 days ago. Some faction changes to balance even. The main feature was that we got guilds. This guild that we got started, Masters of Blitz. Hey, we can do this. Let's go ahead and so we can do a multi-order. Wart bar. We're gonna do the first one with Hideon up front. We'll try it. They're still polishing things up, so throw airlocks in this time, and back with Hideon, I guess the 42. 4 heroes in one faction, 2 heroes in another. There's 12, it was 12% extra. So, speaking on the update, this is the guild screen. I'm sure you've been playing for a little bit, or if you're just joining, check out the guilds. Guild we're running is Masters of Blitz, but this is the interface. You've got your guild patrol temps here, your guild hunt, which the guild hunt takes a little while. It takes 10,000 of these guild coins, guild things, which our guild only has about 4K of, so we're still really short, but we're getting there. We're finally at level 2, working up to level 3. So your original guild starts out at 30 members. Level 2 jumps you up to 35. I guess we can speculate that level 30 gets you to 40. And this just updated, so of course I'm sure they've got plans for the guilds, other ways to upgrade and give more bonus points and everything, more buffs. But you also do get, if you join a guild, you get access to a guild market. Now, what I would suggest is saving all your coins, because as you progress, as you can see here, I've got 1, 2 gold stars. Then after this, it gets into the blue stars, but then after that, it gets into the crowns. And you can go up to, I believe, a level 3 crown is going to be your top tier gear. Now, definitely, that's obviously definitely later on in the game, but that's something that you can, you see, we've had our guild for 2 days now. I've got 325 of these coins. Gonna take a while, but this is where you're going to get your top tier gear without having to spend any of your gems in the maze. Speaking of the maze shop, go over here. The advice here is to keep cranking through this, save all your coins for your epics, or your legendaries here, your legendaries. And last cycle it was Soleil in this 60,000 spot right here. It was Soleil. Now it's Shara, I think is her name. Anyways, Shara. LR. She's pretty dope, but yeah, LR. She's pretty dope, but you can see this will refresh in 4 days, so I don't know. I suggest keeping those coins, keep stacking those coins. So, with the update, we got access to the guild hall again. You can go in here. You can send guild mail. Still trying to make sure that works. I've sent out a few guild mails. Not sure if they've been sent out yet. You can come in here and customize if it's open, closed, what level down to 10, all the way up to, I think, 100. That's on that 120 plus. So if you go, yeah. So we keep ours about 30, because that's, if somebody's in it for more than a few days, you're probably going to be playing. So that's that. You can go through. Guild Patrol is the base start. Mortar or whatever. Okay. So that was the main update. The update did include a few faction changes to help balance. Ingrid here, an awesome epic to start with. Ingrid was Alliance. And it's a good thing that they moved her to the undead. Alliance was just, they were just getting overpowered, or not overpowered, but just getting a lot of love. Speaking of a lot of love, we're going to see what we can do with some scroll pulls. So I'm going to do some single. Get her alive. Alright, fire. Azrin, yeah. Alright. So, I've heard seen tell that sometimes the gem pulls get you better odds. So, let's do a 10 summon here. 2,500 gems. So, 10 summon. Definitely hoping to see some fire in there. Definitely hoping to see some fire. Alright, let's go. Open up. Womp womp. That was shit. Okay, one more. There's some fires. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see some gold. Let's see some gold. Alright, there's Terrag. I mean, whatever. He's badass looking, but I really think they need to up the legendary pull rate on this. Thank you for the compensation. I definitely think they need to up the legendary pull rate on this because it's pretty weak, man. Alright. Oh, we got 3 minutes in here. Let's see, fingers crossed. Yep. And Roderick, I think he's going to be pretty good, maybe. It depends on how much you lean on the undead. So we covered a little bit of the updates. They brought the guild hall. We did some pulls. And now let's do some play. Let's do some got more. Okay. We're gonna do a run through of the treasure maze. But I want to make sure. Hey, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alden, nice. Yes, good to see you, brother. Alright, alright. I'll take a screenshot of that. That's good to see, finally. Glad to see that. So, Alden, let's go over here where we can see his full stats. First, but if you ever get a new hero, make sure you go into, and you have to go through, not your heroes, but the heroes of Lawrence here. You'll see the little icon down here in the bottom right, history. Make sure you go through and claim all these gems. Gift from the hero, 100 of them each time. So, looks like Kim maxed out. He can go to 350, 659,000. That's a really good tag. 62,000, 8536 on defense. That's pretty close to the top. You know, you got Hideon's. What, 10,000 defense? So 85's not far off. Living Fog. Alden submerges the battlefield in impenetrable fog, healing 150% of Alden's attack every 2 seconds, every 6 seconds. So you're getting about 450% healing over 6 seconds. Enemy accuracy reduced by 25% for 6 seconds. So you got a little healing and a little debuff on the enemy. That's good. Alden heals the ally with the lowest health reserve and increases the damage they deal. Some more healing, and now a buff. Damage is enhanced by 20 for 8 seconds. Got a 14-second cooldown. And these cooldown timers are important to note because a lot of times these matches don't last for more than 20-30 seconds. Unless you just got a really evenly matched squad. So, on to the next one. Unearthly. When using the ultimate skill, which is the last one, Alden gains temporary immunity to control effects. Immunity duration, 25 seconds. Gains temporary immunity to control effects, so you cannot be controlled. And the ult, Undispellable. It's called Immortality. Alden heals the ally with the lowest health reserve when someone from his squad uses the ultimate skill. Alden heals the ally with the lowest health reserve when someone from his squad uses the ultimate skill. Healing is 200% of Alden's attack. His attack is 62,000. 200% of that. So what, 124? 124,000. That's when someone from his squad uses their ult. You got 6, so that's 5 other people, so you've got a good chance of hitting that ult, like. Alright. Glad to see Alden here. We pulled him, so let's make sure we go in here and get these gems. Why you want to work on your squad that you've got, but also try to keep some of your resources in reserve so that when you do get a good pull like this, you can go ahead and start ranking them up. Again, I really hope this is recording, everybody's hearing me, otherwise I'm just sitting here playing this game like a silly person talking to my phone. So Alden is, we come down here, this little blue button is Magician. So we're going to have to get some Magician gear. Improvements, let's see, is there anything we can do over here? Yep, let's go ahead and... So your Altar of Ascension here. We had, there's a good graphic in the Discord, in the official Discord, that the buddy by the name of Malfear has put together. I'll share that with you shortly. Shows the ascension ranks of how to 1 star plus 1 star equals 2 star, 2 plus 2 plus 3 stars. You can see here 3 plus 3 plus 4 stars. And there you can put any 4-star, as long as the same alliance, on the same faction. So you can see, and this is one of the things about building up your rares so that you can use them as fodder. So now, for Silgar, we can boom, and now Silgar's orange star, yellow star, whatever you want to say. Do the same here. She's pretty dope because she's, as far as I know, she's the only hero in the game that can clear buffs, clear debuffs. She's the only one that can clear debuffs off of your team. I think it's Jesus or Nis can clear buffs from the other team. So your undead faction is literally the only one that can clear buffs and debuffs, stuff like that. Keep that in mind. And just remember, this game is literally an alpha stage. You're in the beta, so there's going to be bugs, there's going to be a lot of unbalance, but that, been talking with the devs, like they're on top of their shit. They're trying to, from my opinion, from what I can see, it's not a money grab game. You know, this dev team is serious. They want to put out a good product and build a good community around it. Malphur, Zori. They're in the Discord a lot. They're answering questions, and I know Zori's always in the suggestion section. You know, I'll pass that along to the team. So we're just going through here. This is the Ascension. This is where we're leveling up our characters. Like I said, these purple borders, if they're heroes that you're not really going to use much, just build them up so that when you get them to that 4-star, you can do like we did with Silgar. You can use to get them to get that gold status. Build this up a 2+1, 3. One of her. You know, and tunes like this, kits like this that you get a lot of, I've just kind of been building them up. So I gotta Delera. I got a gold star Delera there. We're also building her up down here. 3 stars, so another 4-star. You just keep combining. You know, obviously this is a gotcha game, and that's what it's about. So let's do some playthrough. Run the treasure maze here. If you've never played treasure maze, you go through tiles. You can see what's going on. Little goblin over here. This is your little markets where you can get good discounts on certain gear. And if you'll notice the backgrounds of the pieces here, green is obviously keepers, which is the natures. Your red is your fire. Gold is going to be your celestial, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, if you want to, but I don't know, you can. But at this point, early to mid game, it's best to just get the gear that comes with progressing. Save your coins, save your gems. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the mercenary camp, and we can pick one of these to help us through the rest of the maze. So, we'll kick over here to the right. We need to build our squad out. There's all manner of ways that you can build your squad, but I'm just going to show you quick, easy peasy. Up here. Do this way. Malphur in the back. Maya to heal. Karn for that. Pull. Bam. Pull them back in there because she's got great crowd control with her freeze. So, obviously, up here at the top, 107,000 versus 65,000. It's obviously going to be a quick battle, but this is what starts this maze off. This first level. You'll see when we get to the end of it, we can go left for one more easy peasy level, or we can keep going to the right, which is going to get to harder levels, but of course, harder levels equal better rewards. Now, after every battle on the maze, you get to choose an amulet. A lot of times it's like this. It's an amulet that affects all, or it's an amulet that affects a certain faction. This one, we've got Battle Rage. If the player's hero kills an enemy, 15% of his max health is restored. So, if one of your heroes kills an enemy, 15% of his max health is restored, and that affects all faction heroes, no matter what they are. And you'll notice in mine, I have 4 of Alliance and 2 Keepers. So if we go over here, the rare, you got the Pyro, the Fire. At the beginning of a battle, all players' heroes of the indicated faction, which is the Fire, receive healing in the amount of 15% of the max health. It's Ashen, Fire, Ashen, excuse me. So obviously I don't have any Ashen. We're going to go with the rare. And we're going to pop over here and see who we can get to help us. I like A-Rocks. Really good tanky up front. We've got a good Malgar. I don't know, I really think we're going to go with A-Rocks. Back up as we progress. Jump on in. So we got our squad set up into battle. Now, you'll notice that after each battle, the heroes' energy, their hit points do not refresh. So when you lose energy, when you lose hit points in one battle, it carries over to the next, which is why it's good to have some healing in the maze. Alright, you see both of these are for both factions, all factions. Anthem of Victory players' heroes' health level increases by 10%. Heroes' health level increases by 10%. That's everybody's. This Sky's Grace, that's our epic. At the beginning of the battle, all the players' heroes receive healing in an amount of 11%. So the health increase by 10 or 11% each start. I think we're going to go with that just to boost at the beginning. Here we can go left to right. You'll see the strength, the relative strength of each one. But can't really see what's going on. It says the heroes can see there in the distance. The fire is too thick. So, but again, a little mercenary camp. Come over here to see what we can pick up. You know, we can pick up some other heroes. So we're gonna go right. I love Gibbons' crowd control. She freezes at least long enough to get everybody else's to pop off. Right, they're throwing the heals. Alright, so here we have an all. Whisper of the Wind. Player mages. Players mages get 10% attack power. We've got, I think, 3 mages, so that's possible. We've also got Lion's Grin here. Critical strike chance of all players' heroes of the indicated faction is increased by 30%. Now, that's only Maya and Karn, but 30% increase to critical strike that's a big boost. But of course, Maya doesn't hit much, it's there for heals, so I think we're going to go with Whisper of the Wind here. Let's do that. Alright. Let's jump up in here. Start climb up in 64, 68, now 72. Horn. Again, this game is in the very early stages, so they're still working out the balance of the maze, the tower, all that. Epic. Both of them for Ashen. Neither of them can help us, so players here. I mean, neither of them help us. So we're going to jump over here, see who can help us. Just grab Ashmira. We've got some other keepers. Now, the Lost Healer here, if resurrects heroes died, we haven't had any died. If all heroes alive, it was the one who needs the most. Okay, so here we come to the end stage of the first level. 114 versus 104. This is interesting that they put the boss up front and center, because that means that that boss is going to take all the damage as quick as they can. But to cover this point, you're front and center. Mine is Hideon. We got Ashmir on this side. Whoever's front and center takes the most hit. That's your tank. But their energy regeneration is also the fastest out of the rest of the team. So a little bit of balance there. Like I said, I'm working on getting my Aarox up to level to be my tank. There's a few others we can get as tanks, but I don't know. We're like Aarox at the moment. This is the battle. Pop him. Yep. Freeze him. There we go. Squishy. That was squishy. Alright. That's the first. Let's see, you got your maze tokens here. A little bit of XP Christmas. Alright, here we go. Legendaries. Voice of Will: when a player's hero dies, the opponent with max attack. When a player's hero dies, the opponent with max attack is stunned for 1 second and receives damage of 10% of max health. Legendary Forest Keeper: hero with minimum health is healed by 50% of max health every 15 seconds. Hero with minimum health is healed by 50% of max health every 15 seconds. Okay, so that's going to kick, and then it's going to take another 15 seconds to kick on whoever's lowest at that point. I mean, that's good. We're going to go with that. But like it says, it's only every 15 seconds. Seeing as how the majority of these battles only last about 30, you know, we'll see what happens. Some gems, got to scroll to possibly get another good hero. 168 XP crystals. Now this is what I was talking about. We go to the left, it's the easy level. We're going to take you to the very heart of the mystery filled maze. That's the easy level. If you go that way, you have one more level, that's it. Go to the hard, this goes to the enemies later. More dangerous in battle, obviously the more valuable the reward. Definitely going to go to the hard. This is where it starts getting hard. Goblin, see what he's got going. Some ashen. But again, I can get all these things eventually, just being patient. I'm gonna come over here. Yep. Yeah, we got some good help over in the mercenary. So plus a little bit easier battle at the beginning. There you go, Squalid. Alright. Both all, okay, rare, trickster's mark. There's rogue heroes. 1, okay. Increased by 10. Epic battle rage. Player's hero kills an enemy 25%. Max health is restored. Definitely that. Basically anything that restores health is huge boost in the maze. I think we're going to go with Grodan. This dude has got some major DPS on him. He's not squishy. Elsker's good. Tromgar. Now I will say Dorman. If you're picking up it, Dorman's an easy alliance player to get off the gate. Dorman, he's a beast. He holds his own. He's got some good firepower. He's just a good all-around epic. You know, to at least put a little time and effort into. But I think for the maze, we're going to go with Grodan. Kicking on into, and notice there's been blue and red and purple banners. That shows the majority of the enemy team, what faction they're with. Gideon died. Okay. So Gideon died. You can see he's been pulled out of the middle. What we do? We'll drop A-Rox in there. Yes, A-Rox is showing that he's ranged, but dude's a beast up front. It's great. Because I don't have any gear on me. We'll pick up some mercenaries here. So by healing everybody back up, everybody's doing good. Place up front. Alright, epic. Fortifying steel. Players, warriors, attack, increase by 20. That's elite, several warriors. Legendary. Chain of events. I like this one. An enemy hero dies, the player's heroes recover 7% of their max health. So whenever any of the enemy dies, all the player's heroes recover 7%. Might not sound much, but it's enough to keep it kicking because it's a chain of events. As you go on, you pick up more and more ways to add health back to you. Now here we can go left to undead battle. 1,000. Hopefully they'll go here to Shining Well. All heroes resting near the Shining Well gain 50% health and 50% of their energy. Definitely gonna use that. Now that did not resurrect our two dead heroes, but everybody else you can see here got full energy and pretty much close to full health and close to full energy. So let's see where we're at now. See what we're working with. Let's kind of play with this guy. Stay strong, yeah, squad up. See, mine is healing coming in. You see the amulets that are healing is the enemy foes. So we're going to whisper the wind. There's mages at 20%. Passion. Background armor. Life restores health. There's heroes and faction. So we'll look ahead. Healing Spring, this recovers 50% for everybody. And your lost healer here is the one who can resurrect your top dead hero. So whoever is top tier in your line that has died, which for us would be A-Rox here. The healer will revive him all the way full. Did not have any heroes dead, it would heal the one who needs to be healed the most. So we need to go over towards the healer, and we can actually go either way. We'll come in here and see what the squad looks like. This one looks a little more ragtag. Here's where the orange balance comes into play.